Hi, David. Well, I've been writing down some thoughts that I had about this last year. I want to start with why me? Well, why you? Why me? And why our family? I feel like God has gradually made us stronger through the years in order to deal with your accident. And I feel like I can trust God to take us through this and be by our side. I know that you are God's child, and I had to hand you back to Him the day of your accident and say, "Here, Lord, I'll accept whatever you will have for him and us as a family. However, I'd really appreciate you healing David." From day one of your life, I knew God had a special plan for you. You have always been such a fighter and a strong-willed guy. God made you that way for a special reason. I never expected this to be God's plan, but have learned through other experiences that by trusting God and letting Him be in charge of everything, I can relax and know that His plan is perfect. I've thought about trying to do things my way off and on through my life, but after choosing to follow God's plan several of those times, I have seen that He knows what is best. And all things have turned out good when I've followed His plan. Dad told me that you had been in the accident, and I swear I just had some, I don't know, I just knew something was wrong somewhere. While I was in the classroom, it just didn't feel right. It was quite strange. Immediately I began thinking about, I wish I had spent more time with you. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. And that was really hard. It was just a real, one of those things that you just, you've never spent enough time with somebody, even though we have. Oh, I was really scared that I wasn't going to get to say goodbye to you like Doug and Jay, and that just scared me to death. So it was a relief when I got to Germany and was able to hug you and kiss you and say hi to you, and I didn't have to say goodbye. And before I went in the room, they told us that it was going to be, you were going to look a little bit different, and they were trying to prepare us for the way you would look with all the tubes and all the monitors around you, and that you were in the best of care. And I thought how being with Grandpa and Grandma and through their sicknesses had kind of prepared me for being with you, but it's still not the same when you see your son, who's only 20 years old, lying there in bed and all hooked up to, oh my gosh, so many different monitors and tubes coming out of you everywhere. You weren't moving, you were swollen, you were sunburned, you looked so sore. It just didn't seem fair at all, but you were alive, and I was just so excited. In DC and Palo Alto, the excitement of you improving every day came. It was just amazing. Writing the blog and being able to be positive in the blog. I don't think that we told a lot of the fears and worries in the blog, and some of the anger that we felt, and just, oh, the torment that we were going through. But the blog just helped us keep our eyes on the Lord and just on His faithfulness through your whole healing and recovery. We also knew that by reading everybody's comments that they were holding us up in prayer, and I just felt so weak. I just felt like sometimes I couldn't pray, and thank God that they were praying, because I just couldn't. I just didn't have the strength. I was afraid that you weren't going to improve and that you would stay in that vegetative state that they told me forever. And I remember talking to Doug on the phone and just saying, oh, he's not going to want to live like this. I don't know what to do. So every improvement that you made, it was just a blessing, and we were so thankful for just that first move of your thumb and the opening of your eyes. Oh, we get to see those beautiful blue eyes and those eyelashes, and then when you started to smile, and then you started to talk, and then you started to walk. And then the best part was when you would tell me that you loved me. I know you were in a coma, but I still hold that very dear to my heart. God has been faithful to us and to you, David. My faith is so strong right now. There is nothing impossible that we can't do without God by our side. I don't feel strong physically, but spiritually I feel great. When new crises come up, I feel peace that God is right by our side and He's going to walk us through them again. I wish I was able to share that peace with some other people who are going through some turmoil right now, and I'm working on that. You've helped me to step out of my comfort zone and try something new. You told me to do that. You explained that you had stepped out of your comfort zone when you went fly fishing. You didn't want to go, you didn't want to go, you didn't want to go, you weren't going to go, and then you went and it was wonderful. I still worry, David, about you and how you're going to do emotionally through this. I think physically you'll do fine. I know that you're a fighter and you're going to continue to fight, and I hope and pray that you can accept the things that you can't change and that you'll work hard for those things that you can change. I love you. I love the old David. I love the new David. You're an amazing man, David, with a lot to live for, and I'm just glad to be here with you and walk through this new journey with you. Keep on fighting the good fight, and most of all, let God be in charge of your life, because it really does work. I love you.
What did we always used to pray for Uncle David?
To help him feel better.
Yeah. Did Jesus make him be better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He answered our prayers. I love you, David. I miss you. I'll give you a flower when you come back. A red one or a purple one.
You're the best. Okay, say bye.